Focus 4 tonight.
The Irish are delicate yet direct when describing the violence in Northern Ireland today. They call it simply the Troubles. Northern Ireland is a land trapped in a political religious civil war. Protestants and Catholics disagreeing on whether Northern Ireland should remain part of the United Kingdom or be independent. It is a battle that has been fought for nearly 200 years. It is a conflict where neither side can find compromise. It is a war where children have become soldiers and children have become victims.
Anybody tired? No? No.
It is from that environment that these 28 Protestant and Catholic teens arrived in Wauwatosa last month. They were weary from 24 hours of travel, but ready to begin the adventure and challenge of a lifetime as they met their host families.
Good to see you. We waited so long for you to come.
Good to see you. Yes, welcome.
These teens are not the rock and bottle throwing young warriors of the streets of Belfast. They are future leaders, and it is in them and the experience they are about to share that some see hope in finding an end to the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Reverend Kerry Waterstone is the founder of the Ulster Project.
Well, I am not such a silly fellow as to think that this problem, which has been going on for, 200 years or more, that I'm going to change it. But what I'm saying is, there are some people that say I can do nothing, and there are others who say, let's light a candle and not curse the dark. So we're lighting little candles, and we're building little bridges, and we're getting people to cross over them, backwards and forwards. This is what bridges are for.
We are called to worship. We are called to praise the God who has given us life.
In the first 24 hours of their stay here, Catholic and Protestant teens are doing something they could never do in Belfast, worshiping together in the same church with no fear of violence. There will be no efforts to convert religious convictions over the next month, but slowly it is hoped Irish Catholic and Protestant teens will learn they have a lot in common, that centuries of religious mistrust can begin to be replaced in a few weeks of close friendship, a friendship that will hopefully last when the teens return to Belfast.
I thought it would have been, very good, like, taking the Protestant and Catholics away together, because it's not very often that you would be able to be friends with a Protestant in Belfast.
Who can point a finger and say that what we're doing is not for the good of everybody and is not a God-blessed operation? It's not always easy. It's like West Side Story. The pressures are there from the peer groups exerting pressure on them. But some friendships do persist, and the kids will insist on getting together for reunions. And I think once people in the city or town they live in hear that it's also a project, they don't object. I've never been interfered with in 12 years. And maybe I've been lucky.
Perhaps it is more than luck. In the past 6 years, none of the Irish teens involved with the Ulster Project's Milwaukee program have become involved in violent activity when they return home. Tomorrow night, we'll meet some of the Irish teens who hope to continue that trend. Denise Calloway, Focus 4 tonight.